Ford took a huge calculated risk when they decided to go with an all-aluminum body in the new F-150. But it looks like that gamble, it's paying off. There are some things that I really love about this truck and a few things that kind of bug me. What do you say we go for a ride and I'll show you why. We tested a ruby red metallic 4x4 XLT SuperCrew fitted with a 3.5 liter V6 EcoBoost engine. The XLT is positioned between the base XL and the mid-range Lariat. The Ford F-150 is remarkably quiet inside. Boy, oh boy, is this a composed ride. It is as calm and serene and as well-mannered you could ever expect a half-ton pickup truck to be. I've driven just about all the new half-tons at this point, and I gotta say the F-150 is battling for the top spot on my list with the Ram 1500 Eco Diesel. Folks could say car-like if you want your truck to be car-like. It's not bouncy, it's not jouncy. Over uneven pavement, yeah, you do feel it a little bit, but boy, nothing like the old days. Taking 700 pounds out of this truck by going to an all-aluminum body has done wonders for the ride and handling. There are 4 engine choices in the F-150. The base model is a naturally aspirated V6. There are 2 EcoBoost V6, a 2.7 liter, and this one, a 3.5. And then there's the 5 liter V8, the traditional engine. And you know what? The EcoBoost 3.5 liter really doesn't give up much, if anything, to the V8. It has less horsepower, but it has considerably more torque. It's responsive throughout the range, and really, it's super fast and sick to drive. From a roll at 20, let's punch it. And it was about 55 when I let off. This baby is quick. Fuel economy can vary widely with pickup trucks, depending on the combination of driving style, roads, load, engines, and gearing, as well as wheels and tires. I averaged 19 miles per gallon in an easy week, landing a 22.6 mile per gallon score in highway testing with 331 gears, an empty bed, and the AC on. Previous drivers in this truck averaged 16.2 miles per gallon. I like the steering wheel a lot. There is plenty of padding, or squish as I call it. Ford's always good for that. There's a nice grain to the leather, the stitching blends in, and of course a full array of controls on your left. You have controls for the center information display. Below it, the cruise control. Over on the right is your multimedia control, and then below that, your Bluetooth. This XLT was configured with a flow-through center console and floor shift with thumb button manual control over gearing. The cloth-covered bucket seats feature 10-way power adjustment, 2-way power lumbar, and 3-level seat heating. There are 2 USB inputs inside the compartment at the base of the dash, alongside the SD card slot, audio line in, and 12-volt outlet. A second 12-volt outlet is located inside the center console. The truck was equipped with a 302A option package, which includes the sync audio system, rear view camera, reverse sensing, and a power sliding rear window. Of course, there's the flat screen in this running Sync 2. Sync 3 won't come probably until next year. So if you don't like Microsoft Sync, the BlackBerry Sync will come with Sync 3. The interior lines are angular with rounded corners, really thoughtfully designed. Lots of places to store your stuff. There's cubbies all over the place. Up here on the top of the dash, down here above the glove box, there's a place for your pen right next to the shifter. A hidden container here. And when I talk about thoughtful, I mean things like this. That little notch right there. So you can rest your thumb as you poke the screen. For me, that's important. Over here, I'd want to rest, say my ring finger and poke. You don't want to sit there and go like this blindly because you're not going to hit what you want. When you're driving, that's not a good thing. So these help you stay centered. The SuperCrew cab provides a whopping amount of second row space with 40.4 inches of headroom, 65.9 inches of shoulder room, and 43.6 inches of legroom.
Wow. Wow. 2 full hands of headroom at 5'10". That is huge. Legroom, more than I'd ever need. Got literature pockets on the back of the front seats. 2 cup holders at the back of the console. There is a 110 outlet along with a 12-volt outlet. HVAC vents, but no controls. Very nice. The only gripe I have about the back seat is that the armrest on the doors are hard. There's no soft padding. But boy, oh boy, there is plenty of room. You could fit the crew back here, no problem.
Need to carry a bunch of cargo inside the cab? Just fold up the split bench seat and there is plenty of room. The F-150's aluminum panels are so light and the interior is so tight that it takes a good slam to shut the doors.
Now I'm going to open up the door on the other side.
I'll admit it, I thought the tailgate step was a bit hokey until I put it to the test. On a morning that I woke up with back pain and a full day of chores ahead of me. It makes getting in and out of that bed a whole lot easier. The cargo box features 4 locking tie downs. LED lighting is included in the 302A option package. Spray in and drop in plastic bed liners are optional. I'd be thrilled to have an F-150 in my driveway. This is a stunning truck, but it's not perfect. The biggest shortcoming? The lack of a turbo diesel engine. Ford needs to step up to the plate and go toe-to-toe with the Ram 1500 EcoDiesel and upcoming GM diesels.